Hey, what's up guys? This is Sean from Stage Driven Media, and today we're going to talk about the 5 things I hate about my Infiniti G35. Let's get into it. Alright, the way I want to do it is, I want to start at 5 being something I kind of can handle, right? Like I can deal with it, to 1 where 1 is the, man, this is the end all be all, this is BS. So we're going to start obviously with 5. 5 is basically one of those things where, the best way I could describe it is, you had a girlfriend or a dude, for you women out there watching, that, they only want a certain type of thing. Right? They only want, I don't know, Jordans if you're a dude, or your girl only want red bottoms if you're a girl, whatever. She just only prefers that thing, right? And if she's high maintenance or he's high maintenance as hell, right? That's what a G35 is. The G35 for number 5, it's bearable. And I get it, I understand it, but it's one of those things where if a part breaks down in this car, 9 times out of 10, if it's not like OEM or all performance, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna get a misfire, you're gonna get check engine lights, your engine's gonna run like trash, a bunch of things. So number 5 for me is just the high maintenance of this car. It's very particular about what it wants feeding into the engine, and that to me, again, it's a bother sometimes when you want to go and you want to buy that inexpensive part, which you kind of shouldn't be buying inexpensive parts really for your car, because obviously you get what you pay for. But it's one of those things where it's like, damn, a spark plug shouldn't be $13 for one. You know what I mean? When you can just get the regular one. Because no, it takes a specific spark plug for this car, or else you're going to get all kinds of misfire readouts. So number 5 is that. Number 5 is the high maintenance of the car. Let's go with number 4. Number 4 is one of those things that a lot of G35 owners get, from what I see, from what I read, from what I hear. It's the window motors on the car. The passenger side, driver's side, more so the passenger side from what I hear than anything. But now, for some reason, it's one of those things where with your car, like when you first getting a car, at least this is what I do. When I get a car, I start like reading all the negatives of what people get. You know what I mean? And one of the things that I start seeing, like which should have probably been put into one of these 1 through 5 things, the one main thing I saw for this car was the valve covers, right? And I was like, nah, that'll never happen to me. Oh man, that's just 80 people having the same problem. Lo and behold, the minute I got the car, almost about 2 to 3 weeks in, valve covers went out. Like I had to change the whole both valve covers. That was a pain, but whatever. But it's funny, my window motor is starting to go out. So ever so often when I'm rolling down the window, if I'm rolling it down all the way, and if I try to, sometimes like it's working now, but it'll sometimes like stop. You know what I mean? Like it'll literally, when I roll it down, I have to literally bang on the side of my door to get it to come up, which is a little embarrassing, and kind of like it makes your car look like, damn, what is he doing with his car? You know what I mean? So that is an annoying thing on my car that I'm pretty sure is going to either completely go out, and I'm going to have to completely take the door panel off, which I don't want to do. But yeah, that's number 4. It's going to go out on me. So number 4, window motor. All right, number 3. It's kind of like a I don't know, I guess aesthetic thing you can think of. It's really just me being anal, but it's really like, it's stupid, right? But for some reason, there's a card holder like right there above my left side. Like who is putting card holder cards Like, that's the most dangerous, that's the most ridiculous shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, who designed that? And it's funny because it's not on the other side. There's a handle there, but there's a card holder here. Like, that doesn't even make any sense. Like, who does, like, what businessman is getting into this car? You know what? Oh my God, my wallet. Where's, oh, you know what? There's a card holder right. I'm gonna put that right there. You know, like, it's the most, but that's just me. It's number 3 on my list, and I'm just like, the design of it is just like, they didn't know what else to do. And they were like, hey, okay, just put a card holder, because, you know, all business guys like card holders in the top of their heads. All right, and number 2, it's one of those small things, but it's big enough for me, and I'm just like, it's another design thing, another design flaw, I think. I mean, maybe other people would think differently, but the back seats. Now, obviously, the G35, I have a 2003, by the way. I didn't mention it before. I do have a 2003 Infiniti G35 Coupe edition. And obviously, the 350Z is the more sportier package without the back seats. So that's kind of like the running joke between 350Z owners and G35 owners. Oh, I got back seats and you don't. I don't know. I'm faster or I'm lighter and you don't. That whole thing. But to me, and I'm not a small dude in the least, right? Like, I'm 6'5", right? And I fit comfortably. It's funny, everybody gets in my car, man, you don't need to be in this car. So it's funny to hear that when I hear that. But I love my car, right? But I hate things about it, which is the purpose of this video. But the back seats, man, nobody that I know comfortably will sit in these back seats. Like, look at this seat here compared to those. I don't know if you can see it, but those are my rotors I just got in, which I didn't record, but you guys didn't need to see that. It's 1,001 videos on rotors on YouTube. But this is the seat. This is the back seat right there. Whose legs are gonna fit back there like that? Like, I don't care how skinny you are, you're not gonna fit in those back seats comfortably. I mean, granted, if I'm taking you around the corner to your house, cool. You guys, hey, squeeze back there, make it last. But if we're taking a long trip, God bless, because that's not gonna be the most comfortable ride for you. So yeah, number 2 for me is just like the spacing. But then again, when you drive and race your car, the hell you need people in the back seat for? So number 2 is spacing on the seats. All right, and now we on to number 1. This one is the biggest controversial part on the G35, and I'm pretty sure any G35 owner will agree. The infamous the infamous door, right? Now, for some reason, my door is acting maybe because I'm on like a incline that's kind of like sloped down, so it's like the gravity is allowing the door to lean itself that way. But this door has taken out so many of shin, it's not even funny. Like, legit made people's leg either bleed or knotted up, you know what I mean? And you know when you get like a welt on your leg or something? Like, this door is terrible. They have this heavy ass door, right? Shout out to whoever made this door, but this heavy ass door is being held up by this piece of friggin' plastic. That's a piece of plastic. That's not, it's just reinforced plastic. That's what's really holding this door from really slamming in and completely chopping your leg off. Like, straight up. Like that. Alright, guys, with that being said, those are the 5 things I hate about my Infiniti G35. With all that being said, I really do love my car. those 5 things are kind of just things that I that I nitpick about with the car. I feel like from design, if those 5 things were taken care of from design, this would be the greatest car. At least to me, this would be the greatest car ever, right? But with that being said, again, I do love my car. There's an unwritten bond that people have with their car, and I think I have this with mine. And future episodes and videos, you guys will see. I'll get a little more deeper why we even do this, why we love cars, the whole 9 yards. You guys will see it. With that being said, yeah, I want you guys to leave in the comment, like, comment, and subscribe. And leave in the comment, you know, if you have a G35, what you hate about it. Hell, even whatever car you have, leave a comment of what you hate about your car. Again, there's a love-hate relationship that we have with our cars, and it's funny that we drive the things that we ultimately love but hate so much. There's always something we hate that could be better, that we would think to change or whatever. So again, leave in the comments, guys. I want to see what you guys have to say. Until then, I want you guys to stay driven. This is Sean. I'm out.